All right, UFC Fight Night Moreno versus Erceg, and we're going down to the early prelims with Markel Medeiros and Austin Hubbard to start the card off. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Who you got? Who you got? Any thoughts on
For the
this?
first
Yeah, Medeiros and Hubbard.
Austin, um, Markero, I think he's more fluid than Austin. I don't think Austin's really that good, to be honest, either. Um,
No. Yeah.
I
Gotta
think
agree with you.
I think Markel gets it done. Um, and I say by decision, if, but I'd say Markel gets it done though. I just think he's a better fighter, more talented and more fluid.
You think by decision?
Yeah,
He
I
has a
mean
lot of knockouts.
he could, yeah, no, he could finish him. I just think Austin, if I'm not mistaken, let me check real quick. Yeah, Austin's a tough man to get out.
True. I mean, it looks like you really have to submit him for the most part to get him out, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's
I
what I
f
thought. I was like, from my thoughts, he's a tough man to get out. But I agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go
He,
with Medeiros here too. Austin,
yeah,
like,
and he's also the younger fighter, Mark Ellis.
true. Austin's like he's not great, but he's consistent, you know? If you can't
Yeah,
like handle someone who's consistent through a whole fight, you're just gonna have a problem.
and
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 that
keep this in keep this in mind. It's in Mexico City as
yeah,
well.
yeah. Austin trains at Elevation though.
Yeah.
So
No,
that
I'm just saying throughout it's there.
yeah. I mean that Kurt Holloway loss is that sticks out. That sticks out.
Yeah, I agree with
So
you.
I'm gonna go with Medeiros. Just
I agree.
yeah, that's what I'm going with. I guess I'll go with decision with you. That makes sense.
I
I
would
wouldn't
have
be
to agree. First fight on the card too. So
I don't know where Medeiros trains at, so I wouldn't be super surprised if Austin just like outgassed him too. Because like Austin trains at literally team elevation in
yeah,
Colorado with like
right.
Gaethje and everything.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think it'll be that big of a problem. I'm just saying in later fights.
Yeah. Um, Emerson, Gabriel Miranda.
Um,
What do we got cooking up here, Chief?
if you look, Emmer's fought more competition, or better competition, you know. Um, and I just think he's just a better fighter. The only thing that worries me, it's a pick 'em for me. Not really, honestly.
Oh,
Jamal should win. Jamal should win.
yeah.
But
Who
like
was
he
the?
got knocked out by Nate Landon last
Ooh,
fight.
okay.
That's
I
what
mean,
worries me. But he's fought some decent comp though. Like
Gabriel
he
Miranda.
lost a split decision to Giga, even though it was in 2020.
Gabriel Miranda lost to Wagner Rocha, which Wagner Rocha's a really good like jiu-jitsu guy, but he's not the best fighter.
Yeah, he also lost to Benoit as well.
Oh man. Yeah, I think I have to agree as to pick him. Who was the to
That's
get
what I'm
some
saying. But
who was the favorite underdog for the last fight?
uh, let me look. Uh, Markel one minus 170.
All right,
Jamal's
cool.
kind of a big favorite, minus 450. So they're saying what we're seeing.
ESPN seen minus 218 for me. I'm sorry, UFC.com, not ESPN. My bad, my bad. And then
Uh, for what?
let's for Emmers. Emmers is a minus 218 on UFC.
Oh, he's minus 450. I'll see what he is on FanDuel real quick.
I'm gonna go like ESPN's probably the
I
most
go,
reliable.
yeah, I go Emmers though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Um, Emmers just has the experience here, I think, and
Yeah, I
better
agree,
better opponents.
100%.
And
Yeah, he's
then
minus 450. It says.
That's crazy. Why is the UFC one so different? What stats are they going off of?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know though. It's not. I don't think he should be a minus 450 favorite.
That's pretty big. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't unless yeah, in MMA, I don't think many people should be minus 450.
that's huge. I'm a huge favorite. Next fight's actually kind of a banger, dude. We got Alpha Garcia and Vinch Parchell or Pitchell. How do you say his name?
Pacho, I think.
Pitchell. Which it looks like Hoffa. Oh, UFC says Hoffa's a minus 485 favorite, so he's probably huge on ESPN.
Yeah, he's minus 525.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, it's. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see a way Pacho gets a win here.
I
I'll
I
be
I,
honest
l-
with
I like Mustache Man, but man, he's old coming to elevation.
you.
Um,
His last win against Austin Hubbard in 2021.
he's 42. I don't know exactly
Exactly.
where he trains at. Tapology say he trains at Big John McCarthy's Ultimate Training Camp Academy, which I didn't know existed.
It says
So,
Factory X for me.
okay, so I don't know where this guy actually trains at. I'm gonna assume Factory X. That's in Colorado, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I
That's
agree.
the
I
Muay
think
Thai
so.
gym in Colorado.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep. I'm gonna go Rafa.
Jim Miller win was kind of a good win because that was still a time where Jim Miller was kind of still making people not look great.
Yeah.
Uh,
Garcia's a tough out, you know, for anyone, and he lost to Grant Dawson in his last fight by KO. He beat Clay Guida. That's not a
yeah,
good win.
Clay was still kind of making guys look bad around that time too.
He lost to Jakar Close or Jakar
Yeah,
Close.
Nathan Levy. I mean, come on,
Nazarat.
who wouldn't beat Nathan Levy?
I agree. That's why I didn't say nothing about that one. I agree. He's really not that good in the UFC. He doesn't have a good win.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know. This one's close. This one's a close one. He's a massive favorite, but like, I just don't think either one's that good. I'll be honest. I'll be honest.
Yeah, the
Right
Jakar
now, right
close
now, right now.
losses. Ugh. I want to go with Hoffa just out of the age difference, but we've been seeing older guys win, so it's kind of like
I know 42. He hasn't won since what? 2021.
2021.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Rafa. I'm gonna go Rafa, and I'm
Uh,
gonna go Rafa.
yeah, yeah, let's do it. I'll sit with you on Hoffa. He's a big favorite,
I just don't think a 42-year-old's gonna go in and beat.
especially at lightweight.
Yeah, I just don't see that happening.
Uh, and then next up is Julia Palastri and Lupita Godinez. I am a little
Yeah.
sick, so I cannot like talk correctly here apparently.
I in Mexico. See, I hate. I just don't like watching women fights unless it's high level, and the let
Uh, yeah.
and it's just I don't even know. Like anything could happen
At
in
this
these.
point, I don't really like watching a whole lot of fights that aren't high level to begin with.
Well,
Um,
right, I agree, but
I
it's
know
a
what you
different
mean.
level when it's
I know what
yeah. I think
um,
Julie probably gets the loss by
yeah,
unanimous
I'm gonna go
decision.
Godinez, Mexican fighter in Mexico. She's gonna have the hype.
Yep, I agree. And she beat Tabitha Ritchie, which
I was gonna say, yeah, she has a
say what you say, it's
decent,
not.
she had a good resume, honestly. Like Calvillo's on there too. as a win,
Yeah, she
and she
lost to
beat
Angela Hill as well.
uh Demopolis as well. She's not great, but she's a name. She beat Sam Hughes in amateurs. That's funny, dude. That's she fought her twice in the amateurs. She had a draw and a win.
Yeah, I think Goodness is gonna get the dub.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Godinez on this. Is she the
I
favorite?
could say-
Is she the favorite?
Yeah, minus 275.
All right, cool. And moving up the card, got Christian Rodriguez and Malquizo Costa. I'm guessing that's how you say his name.
Yeah.
We
Christian's minus 170 favorite.
I'm gonna go with Christian Rodriguez right off the rip.
Yeah, me too. I like Christian.
I
As,
mean,
as,
Costa does have some like decent losses. Like Thiago Moises isn't really a bad loss, you know. But
didn't Christian get caught in the guillotine?
that was by Julian Erosa. Yeah, that's kind of tough.
Yeah, I think. But when I looked at his thing, I seen. Other than that, he's looked like he's rolling. I think he did get caught in that guillotine as well. I don't think
Yeah,
like he got taken down and submitted. I think he
there was
just got caught.
there was 11 seconds left in the round, so
I agree.
Christian
Oh yeah,
Rodriguez is
I see that.
he's a prospect killer, man. Austin Bashi, uh, Cameron Simon, Raw Roses. But this guy up
Yeah,
against a prospect and it's just GG's.
I
But
agree.
against anyone who's not a prospect, I mean, I don't really think anyone here is calling Costa a prospect, right? We're not really doing that.
Nah,
Yeah, I didn't
nah.
think so. Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Honestly,
Rodriguez.
I do too, but I feel like Rodriguez could lose. I mean,
I agree.
he could lose, but I'm gonna go Rodriguez. I, I don't think he will.
He killed
He could though.
two of my favorite prospects, so I gotta go with him. He beat Cameron
Who?
Simon and Austin Bashi.
Oh, Bashi.
I like Bashi, man.
Yeah, he's not bad. I agree. I go Christian Rodriguez.
And then Jose Medina, and then Adaba Gatir. Gotier.
I think
I don't know these guys to be honest with
Adiba's
you.
Adiba's built like he can take something over. He's a 6'4" middleweight.
This is actually a crazy fight in terms of nationalities.
He has
Bolivia and
81
Cameroon.
reach.
That's crazy.
He has an 81 reach, and he wins by KO.
Yeah, and Jose or Jose,
And
sorry. He's a
It's his UFC debut as well.
74 and a half inch reach, if these stats are correct. And he's got a loss to Zachary's UFC.
Yeah, I think Medina gets separated from consciousness.
Shadow roamed.
Yeah, I think it's a first round KO.
Dude, in terms of name value, this card is insanely mid, but it actually might be a banger card.
I
It might be
agree. I
it
was
might be a
thinking that
sleeper
too.
card. It might be a sleeper card.
I was thinking that too. As more as I look at this, is gonna be a good fight.
There should be
This
some
is
good fights on here.
yeah.
I
Ediba doesn't look like he has any takedown defense from what it looks like.
I
But
I don't know. I don't know those guys to be honest with you. So whatever you say, yes
oh
sir.
yeah, it's
Yes
his
sir.
UFC debut. It's his UFC debut. I don't know much about him
I,
either. I'm just
I didn't
looking
do
up
any research
records.
on him. Be honest.
No, yeah, you're good. I know Medina got his face beat in last fight. I do believe
I
on
think
the fight night.
Adaba's the way to go. I think you're right.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Who was the favorite? It's got to be Adaba.
Yeah, he's minus 450,
And we said Christian was the favorite as
and
well.
it's minus 110 by him to win by KO.
Oh boy. And we said Rodriguez was the favorite.
Yeah, slight favorite, minus 170.
Got you, got you. Dude, I texted you about this yesterday, right? I was like getting ready to kind of call this card bad, but as we go through it, in name value, it's not great, not great, but there are some banger matchups here. I think this might be a
Yes.
sleeper card.
No, I agree.
So I'm gonna take back what I told you over text yesterday.
I agree. I agree. I said this ain't something similar.
Um, Going up, CJ Vergara and Edgar Cheras. I'm just gonna say now, Cheras fucking blows. I'm gonna go with Vergara.
Dude, Vagara blows.
Bro,
What are you talking about?
Cheras is horrible.
Bro's on a two-fight losing streak, and I think those last two fight and Osborne. He
Dude,
lost to Ode Osborne.
I don't know, man.
That's in 2021, granted, but
There's something telling me that CJ is a little bit more defensively aware and he has a
33.
little bit better offense. That's I don't know. I got some of my bones
Joshua
telling me
he
that
and Chara lost to Joshua Van. I'm pretty sure that was,
Van's good, bro.
yeah. I know. Oh, I know.
He's one of my favorite prospects right now.
Yeah, I know he's good.
Dude, I can't get over the two Daniel Lacerda fights. I cannot. He looked horrible in both. They both look bad.
But I thought in the Van fight, I want to say he looked decent. I know he lost, no question. Like, I'm not saying by that, but I want to say he had some moments.
But didn't Joshua come in on short notice for that fight? Like 2 weeks?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure he came in short notice for that fight.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because that was the
Joshua Van, and this is a flyweight. 125ers usually go the distance, obviously.
yeah, because Cherez was supposed to fight Kevin Boras, and then Joshua Van stepped in. I just double checked.
Oh,
So
okay.
he lost to Van at short notice or on short notice, and this was in that was in Mexico, right? Where was that
The
card at?
Joshua Van fight.
Oh, this was in Las Vegas. I don't know why I was thinking the Noche fight was actually in Mexico. I don't
Oh
know.
no, that was at the Sphere.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so he lost to Van on short notice, which Van's really good. I like him. But I don't know, bro. I cannot pick Cheris. I can't. The two Lacerda fights stick out of my head way too much.
Torres is minus 265 favorite. So,
No, I'm not doing it. I gotta go CJ here.
all right, I respect it. Edgar and CJ. I got Edgar. You got CJ.
That was our first disagreement, right?
Yep. And
All
I'm
right.
I'm more than happy with taking Edgar.
Oh, is that right? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Watch it be a draw.
Right.
Knowing Cheris, it's possible. He's, oh God, dude, fucking, they're both so bad.
Ronaldo Rodriguez versus Kevin Brojas. I'll be honest, Kevin kind of not that good. Kevin's
Let's see if he
he's
makes it to
lost
the
to
fight.
Van and Costa, but he's just I don't know. He doesn't have a win in the UFC. I've seen him fight and I've never seen him win. I'm just saying.
How old is he? He's young, isn't he? Oh, he's
He's
27.
28, I think, or 27. Yeah. Ronaldo's
Rod
25. He has a little following too.
Yeah,
What I from what I've heard, I don't know though, but I guess he has some hype from
I know what you're
Mexico,
talking about. I actually know exactly what you're talking about. Um,
and it's in Mexico City. I say Ronaldo wins. He's minus 150. Like that's kind of pick 'em money, you know.
I do like Rodriguez. I'm gonna go with him.
I don't think Ronaldo's all that great though.
No, he's fun though, I think,
He's
right?
great.
He's
He's
usually
good
pretty
though. He's
fun.
he's pretty solid. He's pretty solid. I think he's just more well-rounded than Kevin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rodriguez here. I don't think there's a whole lot to say on this fight.
Yeah, I agree.
Um, Simon Oliveira and David Martinez.
Yeah, I just I don't think Oliveira has a way to win this fight.
David's also the younger fighter coming into this. The Simon Oliveira has a loss to Tony Gravely and Daniel Marcos.
This is
That's
Martinez's
tough.
debut as well, and Oliveira has not won in the UFC either. He's 0-2, and
It's
this
a
is
good
David's.
good person to debut against.
Yeah, I agree.
Get your,
Similar to the last fight.
but you can't always trust Dana White Contender Series guys.
Oh,
You
I'm not.
never know how they're gonna look. Like I remember watching one of them, the same one that Ignacio Bahamondes and Luis Saldana was on. Luis looked like he was gonna be the better fighter of the two. That was a fucking lie.
Yeah,
So there's that.
yeah. I could see it, and UFC debuts, are shaky sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of nerves going into it.
You think Oliveira's gonna do it?
No, I'm gonna go with Martinez here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Same. I
like you said, like you said earlier, I've watched him fight, never seen him win.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go Martinez by KO. He looks like he has KO power. He might come in aggressive, trying to get something going in his debut.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice to get in there and start slugging it out.
Next fight we got Chewy
Oh god,
and Vince
this guy,
Morales.
bro. Dude, I don't know why, but it does not feel like Vince Morales is 3-7 in the UFC. It does not feel like that to me. I feel like he's won more than that.
That is actually horrid.
I mean, his losses
No,
really
he's
aren't
like
that bad though. Like, he's got a loss to
Song
oh never
Yadong.
mind. Yeah, Song Yadong. Benito Lopez isn't great, but I mean, whatever.
He's not terrible. Yeah.
Gutierrez is a decent loss. Jonathan Martinez, decent loss. Milo John's decent loss. But then Elijah Smith and Taylor Lapilus is like,
Yeah,
eh. When your
and back to
best,
back losses.
yeah, when your best win is Hunter as you're in the United Fight League.
No, right.
He
I
got
agree
cut
with
and brought
you with
back.
all of that. And they're feeding this to Raul in his hometown. I mean, I mean, this is for him to win.
Dude, I don't know why, but it does not feel like Vince Morales is 3-7 in the UFC. What?
That's crazy.
Is he just like super competitive in all of his fights? Is that why it doesn't feel like that? Or am I just dumb?
I don't know. I'll be honest.
I'm stat checking.
I
He's
haven't
super
seen him in a
competitive.
in a in a, in a minute. You
I
know,
just stat checked. He's competitive in almost all of his losses. Like all the significant
they're
strikes are
all
close.
unanimous. They're all
But like
decisions except Chris. But I agree.
stat
No,
wise
I'm
it's
saying,
close.
yeah.
Dude,
Like he
like
only got stopped once.
The Elijah Smith fight,
Or
like
two.
on stats you could say he won that. Stats don't mean
Elijah
like
Smith.
stats don't tell the whole story, but you could say he won that fight.
Yeah.
He definitely lost the
I
Taylor Lopez fight.
I can see it. I got Raul by points.
Yeah,
Give
Rawls
him
gotta
a
take this.
decision. Let him get on the mic.
He's
Spit out
starting to get
shoo wee wee.
no, bro, that's so annoying. I hate it.
No, I agree.
Give him yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Raw here. He's starting to get older too, so he's starting to become like more of a I don't want to say man, but like you know,
Right, yeah.
he's starting to fill
He's
out.
growing up more. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
No,
guess Raw here.
yeah. Next fight, we got Mr. Pfeiffer and Kelvin Gastelum.
I would love if Kelvin won this fight. I would love it.
I like Pfeiffer though.
I
I
don't.
really do like Pfeiffer. And with Kelvin, I'm gonna be honest. Kelvin's done.
Dude, Kelvin has
He
some of the
never comes
best.
in shape. He never does. Any fight. I haven't seen a good Kelvin fight. Like even Daniel Rodriguez, I don't think was that great of a fight for him.
No, because I'm pretty sure he almost got finished at one point.
Yeah, I think he almost did. That's what I was about to say. And he lost to Brady, Chris Curtis, but I mean we're talking Chris Curtis, Jared Cannonier, Robert Whitaker.
He has some of the
Like he,
best losses I've ever seen, bro.
he loses to anyone. Actually, I mean from 8 years ago.
His
You
only
know, that's his
like
last good win, in my opinion.
in recent history. Okay, in his entire UFC career, all but two losses were title winners or title challengers. All but two. Well, we'll say all but three, but we know Sean's gonna get a title shot. So
Yeah.
all but two have
No,
either
I
fought
agree.
for a
I
title
agree
or
with
won
you.
a title. That is
He does
crazy.
have good losses. He does have good losses,
You
for
put
sure.
Kelvin against anyone like that's not gonna win a title, he'll probably beat him.
But do you trust Kelvin to come in shape, wanting with a game plan and sticking to it? And
What do you mean in shape? Do you mean like cardio or do you mean physique? Because physique, no. Cardio, yeah, bro.
bro,
What?
stop. How many times has he missed weight? He comes
Bro,
in. The,
his
when was the
cardio.
last time he came in good shape?
When's the last time he's gassed out?
I mean, he doesn't look good in the third round. In a third round, that's all I'm saying.
I don't think that's true.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see if that reigns true.
Dude, I don't know. I really want Kelvin to win this. I don't really like Joe all that much.
I'm not a
Um,
big Kelvin fan either myself.
I like Kelvin, bro. Stays quiet, stays out of everyone's way, does his thing, goes up to fight. Just not very good. Well, he's good. He's just you
He
put him up
was
against
good.
you
He
put him
was
against the
good.
top five. He's
Oh,
just
I
not
agree.
winning. Not winning.
I'm not saying. I just think Kelvin's past his time. His body's probably not in the best,
Wanna know what's
and he's
crazy?
known to have weight problems. Not. I'm not saying he's missing weight or nothing like that. I'm just saying like he never has a good cut.
Wanna know the crazy part?
What?
He's only 33, bro.
I agree. I seen that. I thought he was much older.
No, he is only 33, and
He has
he
a lot of
has
miles on
he
that tank,
has
though.
a career,
I agree.
dude.
He
Something's
said a
telling me
good.
I want to go with
He
Kelvin.
said a good. Go with Kelvin, dude.
I think if Piper wins, he's gonna fight for a title at minimum.
No way. After this fight?
No, no, like future, in the future, in the
Oh,
future.
okay. Yeah, I agree. I can see that. I thought you were
That's
about to say that. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
if
whoa.
if he beats Kelvin, he's gonna end up fighting for a title. If he can't get through Kelvin, he's never fighting for a title. I think Kelvin's resume proves that.
I can see that. And Piper's got to go into this fight knowing biggest fight of his career, which he knows. Former champ, his first former champ, like main card, even though it's not a good card,
Oh,
and
Kelvin
like a
wasn't a
pay
former
per view.
champ.
Oh, he wasn't. You're right. He fought for the title, but
He fought.
was he an interim? No. Yes, he was. He was
Oh,
interim.
was he? Against
He
who?
was. Remember when Rob put it out and he won the interim belt? Didn't he? I know he fought Izzy for the, but I thought they both had the belt. And like they were, I might be wrong though. I'm not sure.
I know what you're saying. That does
He was
sound
not a
kind of
champ.
right.
He was not an undisputed champ though for sure. I thought he might have been interim though.
No, the title fight against Izzy was for the interim belt. That's what that was.
Oh, it was for the interim. Okay.
Dude, that
Okay.
fight was a war for the interim belt. Jesus.
Oh yeah, one of the best fights ever.
Um, I guess I'll go with Joe, but there's no way Joe's knocking
That ain't
Calvin
the
out.
same Kelvin. Don't get it twisted.
That's the thing though. Like, Joe's not knocking Calvin out. I don't care. Kelvin's
100%. I don't
his
think Pfeiffer's knocking him out.
yeah, his chin's gonna hold up the entire fight.
Where's Kelvin from?
I think he was born in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
I'll fact check, but I'm pretty sure he was born in Arizona because I know that's where he wrestled in.
Then probably.
Might have been born in Mexico. No, he was born in San Jose, California. Look at that.
Okay.
But he grew up in Arizona, so like he wrestled and he fights out of Arizona.
Hmm.
He has a black belt. Really, really. A 10th planet. Brother, who gave him this?
But
Who gave him
come
this
to
black belt?
come to Daggers.
2 3 years. Um, Speaking of chins, we got Crimson Chin himself, Mr. Drew Dober, Diet Justin Gaethje, as he calls himself.
I love Dober. Uh,
Dober's fun.
I've always loved him. He always fights a good fight, and you know what you're gonna get from Dober.
Yeah, Dober's coming to put someone out or get put out. There's
Yep.
no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's someone's getting knocked out, probably.
I mean, he's coming off 2 and 3 of his last four are by losses. He's lost to some good guys though, but
Yeah, I'm looking at that now. He has some decent wins too.
yeah, he has some good wins. Alex Hernandez, Nazarat, Terrence McKinney, not the best, but Bobby Green.
Was he looking good against Gene Silva before the stoppage? I don't remember this fight for some reason. I think I missed
I
his
don't
card.
think so. I think Gene pieced him up pretty solid, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you, but I'm gonna stat check and see how
Um,
bad it really was.
yeah,
Because I don't remember. I think I missed that card for some reason or other. What card was that fight on? That was just a fight night.
yeah, I can't
Oh
find it. I
yeah,
don't
I
know if
missed
he
that
got.
card.
I don't know if he even dropped over though. I think he might have dropped over though.
Stats were close. Drew Dober was winning on stats.
Then yeah, he. I mean, then I must be thinking of a different one.
But then against, I mean, technically Till lost against Kelvin on stats, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah,
stats don't mean
I
everything.
right.
But for
I just
reference,
can't remember. I just remember he did have a gash.
for reference, Drew was 20 to 16 on significant strikes against John. And then on round two, it was 30 to 31, and then round three, 9 to 6 before the stoppage. So,
Dana looked. Dana looked at Drew Dober and he said, "I'm giving you the co-main slot over Pfeiffer and Kelvin," which is kind of crazy.
that's good. I mean, you just know that Drew Dober's gonna put on a banger, and Manuel Torres is still
Right, exactly.
is he still prospect status, even though he just got knocked out
No,
by Ignacio?
no.
Camacho, Moda, and Duncan as
I
wins.
mean,
That's not bad.
that's not bad. I was literally about to say that.
That's not bad.
Not the
I
best.
mean, do we consider him a prospect still? He's
I
30.
don't.
He's
Yeah, I don't.
30. And his only loss in the UFC is to another prospect. Well, I'm not going to call Ignacio a prospect anymore. He's ranked.
Yeah,
To his
he's
Yeah, his
pretty solid too.
only loss is to a ranked fighter.
Yeah,
And
he
Chris
just
isn't
beat
far
Jalen
out.
Turner. He just beat Jalen Turner too.
Yep. And Chris Duncan's not far out from the rankings. He has a win over him. This fight might I don't know. You think Drew Dober's going to win?
I'm gonna go Dober, but no, I don't think he is gonna win. I really think he probably is gonna lose.
I mean,
But
there
I like Dober. I like Dober, and I want him to win, so I'll root for him.
I mean
And I
there's
think
one factor we haven't considered, and I don't know if I want to be the one to say it.
what?
There's a certain attribute Drew is good against.
What?
Hmm. I don't think I'm gonna be the one to say that.
Oh well. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
As you as you
That's actually funny as hell.
as complexion changes, he
Yeah.
tends to do better or worse. And Torres kind of falls somewhere in the middle.
That's funny. I'm gonna go
uh,
Torres. I'm gonna go Torres official pick, and it's a pick 'em.
I don't know who I want to pick for this. I really want to pick both guys.
I can see Dober starting to slow down a little bit. Torres in his home
Dober's
state.
getting Dober's getting older. He's 36. Where does that does Torres train in Mexico? Yeah, he does. So
He's from Mexico.
elevation doesn't bother him.
Yeah, Dober trains at um elevation.
Yeah, he trains with Austin Hubbard, H.
Yep, Gaethje.
Uh, so elevation won't matter for this fight,
No,
dude. I don't know. I don't know.
Dober usually has good cardio.
I'm gonna go Torres, bro. I
Yeah,
still
I
think
am
he's good.
too. Sadly, I just think he's gonna win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Torres. I won't be obviously with Drew. Won't be surprised if he just puts Torres on his ass and finishes the fight. But
Yeah, I agree.
um, banger main event. I
It's a good one.
this is an easy pick for me. But Brandon Moreno
I
versus
I
Steve Erceg.
I agree.
So why
I'm
is
going.
the average Steve Erceg like opponent a like Elden Ring boss? You know, like
Let me look.
the average
Holy,
Steve Erceg opponent is just insane.
what is it? Do you have the number in front of you? I'm looking through. He does fight some old fellas.
No, he just fights like really good guys. Like match now, he's not great,
Oh,
but I
what?
mean he beats
He
bro.
lost to Pantoja and Kai Kara France.
Yeah, Pantosia's the champ, defending
No, I
champ.
know. I'm saying like, what's his good win?
Oh, I
Match
wasn't
now.
saying good win. I'm saying his average opponent
Oh,
is like an insane. Like
oh, what?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
100%. I agree with you.
His
I agree
average
with that. I
opponent is
thought you
just
were
a
saying like his resume was solid. His last two fights for sure are good.
his best win was Snell, and Snell's like he's not great, but he's not
He's not
that
horrible.
bad
I agree.
either. Like
Yeah,
he's
I
there.
was confused on what you were saying. My fault.
No, you're alright, bro. I can't pick Steven Erceg to beat Brandon Moreno, bro.
No.
If you're not beating Kai Kara France, you're not beating Brandon
If
Moreno.
you're getting knocked out by Kai Car France,
That's
no
true.
disrespect, Kai Car France is solid.
Does Kai even have a
He's
lot of
solid.
finishes in UFC?
Dude,
He
there's
does.
not many
He has more
finishes
than
at
I thought.
there's not many finishes at flyweight that I know of,
His,
honestly.
I mean, he has three finishes that I'm looking at.
Yeah, I see it. He
One was
beat Steve.
Erceg, Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It's not
Rest
2017
in
anymore.
rest in peace, Cody.
Um,
The chin's gone.
then and that's why I grew out a beard was to try and hide it. Work. Um, then Bontorin
Yeah, I
knocked him
mean, dude,
out.
there is a couple finishes though. I'm not gonna lie. He's been
I can't pick
finished and
Erceg.
finished. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, no.
Yeah, you're losing to Amir Albazi, getting DKO'd by Brandon Moreno, or getting choked by Brandon Revel. It's just Brandon Moreno
Brandon
is,
Moreno also is obviously in his home country. It's
and
gonna
he
mean a little
is
bit.
insanely good to begin with. Like, I don't
Oh, of course.
know where like the Brandon Moreno hate comes from. I think it's all just like Figueiredo fanboys, but dude, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's only 31, and he took that
Yeah,
break. I think he's gonna come back.
he's got a solid 2 years left in him.
Yeah, I think he's gonna
Maybe
come back
3.
banging.
I agree. And all of Moreno's losses are by decision, I'm pretty sure.
I don't. Yeah, he's never been finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, decision
and
losses,
his last 2
100%.
losses are by damn split decision.
And I'm supposed to believe
I
that
think
Steven
he,
Erceg is gonna outpace Brandon Moreno to a decision. That's what I'm supposed to
yeah,
believe.
he's not. Yeah, this is
Not
good.
happening.
This is an easy one. I think it's gonna be by decision, Moreno.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Moreno. I won't. I late TKO, late TKO.
Late.
He's gonna
I
gas
can. I mean,
Erceg,
I can
and
see
then
that.
that pressure from Brandon Moreno is gonna gas Erceg. He's gonna finish him.
I definitely can see that. Yeah, I got Moreno by. I'll say decision. Yeah.
Moreno should be the obvious favorite here, right?
Yeah, he's minus 265.
That's it. All
Not
right,
a
fair
not
enough.
a massive favorite, but he is
Oh,
a good favorite.
who was the favorite for Torres and Drew?
Um,
It has to be
it's a
Torres.
pick 'em.
Oh, okay, okay.
Minus 220 or minus 120 for Drew, plus 100 for Torres, so it's even money essentially.
Oh, okay. Not too bad.
Yeah, it's a pick 'em.
All right, well,
But yeah, that's really the only pick 'em on this card odds wise. There's a couple very slight favorites though.
yeah. The more I look at this
Like
card, the more I think it's actually not a bad card. The name value sucks, honestly. Like it's not super great there, but it's not a bad card whatsoever.
I'm gonna go fight of the night. I'm gonna go with
Oh, you're gonna go fight of the night? All right, all
my
right.
fight of the night. I'm just thinking. I was just saying real quick
Oh,
as
are
I
you
was looking. Fight of
you
the
making a
night.
prediction, or are you saying your favorite
I'm
fight of the
making
night?
my favorite fight on the whole card.
Favorite fight.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna, outside the main event. I'll go Medina Ediba. I'm intrigued.
I could care less about
Even though,
middleweights, unranked middleweights. I'm gonna go with the main co-main event as my top two.
bro, good job for being
Original,
different.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Whatever. Get a job.
Oh, I think my favorite card is going. My favorite fight's going to be the main event.
Bro, fuck off. No.
My
What
second
do you
fight's
what
going
do
to
you,
be the
what do you want me
co-main
to
event.
say? What do you want me to say? Austin Hubbard and
My
Medeiros is
second best fight's going to be the co-main event.
Bro,
I'm just playing.
get out of
I'm
here.
just playing.
No, no, you know what? Charas and
I tried to
Vergara is
come
my
out with
favorite
a
fight.
sleeper. You know what I mean?
Charas and Vergara is my favorite fight of the card.
All right, all right, all right. I
Yeah,
like that.
Vergara is gonna beat Charas. He's gonna go on a streak. He's gonna go knock out Brandon Moreno. Calling it now.
Let's calm down.
All right, well that's our picks for the Moreno versus Erceg fight night card.
Yep.